Welcome you guys and welcome to another podcast with me and Randy B. And today we're doing something that this is probably a very tricky subject. I think this is a very tricky subject, guys. It's it's roadblocks. The guys that's watching that I look up to, please comment or please send me messages if you watch this video. But I just think what to do and what not to do when a officer pulls you over in a roadblock.
Of wanneer sy lig te sien vir jou.
And please guys, yes, we made early on and we made jokes about this. Please don't bribe the traffic officers. You're just gonna get yourself into trouble.
I don't even know why people think that it would be fine.
Oh guys, please, really don't do that.
And also the officers, moet nie tempted wees om te aanvaar nie. Like, don't do it.
Yeah.
So
I just think what to do, what not to do. So when a traffic officer pulls you over, you are gonna bring your car complete standstill.
Not like you can go anywhere.
Yeah,
but I mean, like they put that stuff around.
Yeah, and anyway, probably gonna. What I normally do, I switch my car. I switch my car off completely, and then before the traffic officer asks for my driver's license, I normally just give it to him. But now in COVID regulations, they normally just ask you to lift up your license, and then they will scan it.
Weet jy wat sê?
They don't touch your license. They basically just scan your license. At the back of your license, there's a barcode so they can scan it. All your details is on there.
Okay.
Yeah, but so basically then they ask you for your license. They will do a routine check on your car if your wheels are fine, if everything in your car is basically up to scratch, and then if your car is 100% roadworthy, they will allow you to continue your journey. Please guys, also don't drink and drive.
Jy nou alles praat.
And don't drink and drive as well, guys.
First, you don't eat your bloody biscuit. Then you talk like verbal diarrhea the whole time. But I mean, like, why would people, like, guys, the thing is, I know that it's very tempting for you to consume an alcoholic beverage before you drive. It's very tempting because when you drive yourself, you always feel like I do it all the time. Where I go to an event and I drive myself. So when you drive yourself, you also want to enjoy yourself, but you need to know that when you make the decision that you're going to drive yourself, you have to also make the decision that you're not going to drink.
Yeah.
Because you are not only responsible for yourself and your own safety, you are also responsible for the safety of others, everyone else around you, whether it's other people that's driving, whether it's the traffic officers, whether it's the police officers, whether it's the pedestrians. It doesn't matter. You are responsible for everybody's lives, and the decisions that you make is going to affect everybody. So you have to think of that. So be cautious of what decisions you make when you make those decisions, especially at parties and social events and stuff like that. You know what
That's why I always normally say to guys is, if it's my friends, I will normally tell them, look here, I don't mind standing up and fetching you guys. Because I just think, no, but I don't drink, so it's not a problem for me. So at the end of the day, I just think it's something that I'd rather stand up and fetch the person, take the person home, with the person's car. You can always go fetch the car the day after. But then you at least know the person is safe at home, and you know the person won't drive around drunk. That's the thing.
So you'll be the Uber.
Yeah, if you can call it like that.
Yeah.
But then,
sorry, it's a safer option.
Yeah, because look, like in Afrikaanse word, the ongeluk is gouer as 'n geluk. And the thing is, the next day you can regret doing something stupid when you drove into someone who, even if it wasn't not your fault, because why? They will just blame it on you because why you were
under the influence.
Which
is the wrong decision you made in the first place. And also, I just want to speak about roadblocks because we now somehow went from roadblocks to drink and drive. my thing is this. When you are pulled over in a roadblock is designed to ensure that you are compliant, right? So if you're going to do something in the roadblock that is non-compliant, then it defeats the purpose of you being compliant. If that makes any sense of what I'm saying now. So that don't be like obstropolous before you even need to be, or not that you need to be, but before it's sort of before you're provoked.
Even before the girl or the guy comes to your car and greets you, some of the people are really like,
like why you pull me over?
Exactly. That person only has a job, and that person's job is to protect and to serve and let the roads be in a better place or condition for everyone. So that is the main objective of law enforcement that's on the roads, just to keep everyone safe. They are not a principal that must stand at the back of you with a stick and tell you like
you can't also. I don't think that it's a two-way street. At the end of the day, because like you have to be respectful towards the officers, but the officer also needs to be respectful towards you.
Vice versa.
Because like if I'm telling you now, if an officer is gonna be rude to me,
you have like
I'm not gonna
if an officer is rude to you, you have the full. How can I now say? You have the full right to report that officer.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, there will be like a hearing for that officer, and that officer can come into trouble. Because at the end of the day, like I normally say, this is just my opinion, but to be a police officer, to be a fireman, to be a traffic officer is the same than doing a retail job. Let me explain, or let me reiterate what I'm saying. Is because why? To be in a retail store selling something to a customer is almost the same to being an officer, because you must still have respect, you must still serve the person, and you must always say thank you. Or even if you gave the person a fine, you that was in the wrong position, you must still say thank you, because at the end of the day, that is like something like if you were at home and your father or mother tells you, look, you are grounded. It comes on the same basis because you were wrong.
Exactly.
So it's the same like doing a retail job, guys. So that's why
the foundation remains like the foundation, and this goes for both parties. This goes for us as the people that are, let's for argument's sake, call us civilians, and for them that are officers of the law. And it's a two-way street, because like at the end of the day, like you're saying, it's similar to like
retail
someone that's working in retail. If you're a customer, you can't just walk into a retail store and start shouting at the shop assistant.
It's not gonna work.
Dan jy shop assistant gaan nie daar staan. Oh no, they're gonna go call their manager and they're gonna probably tell you, man, just calm down. That's gonna happen. So don't do that. You have to be respectful. Same with the shop assistant or whoever it is.
Exactly.
The same with the traffic officer. You have to, when you address the customer, respect the customer and speak decent to the person. So in that context, the exchange has to be a mutual, respectful conversation, and because at the end of the day, as a shop assistant, you would be following the rules of the store, right? And as a traffic officer, you'd be following the rules of the government, or of the law, whatever law is in place, of the Gazette.
Everything that the traffic officer would do falls into a category.
Well, it has to.
The book that they have.
Not that it always happens, but I'm just saying.
But
it has
as the law that they were given and what they went to study, that law they must serve and protect. Because why? That's the whole purpose. Because if they don't do it, it's defeating the purpose. Then it would just be chaos on the roads.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, comply. Okay, first thing you do is you comply with whatever it is that the roadblock is. If there's a RBT or there's a what's this thing, roadworthy testing, mobile testing thing, or if it's just a random check, or like you know,
Just
just comply. Just
at the end of the day, you can still go take it on.
yeah,
If
because
you were
you'll have a
wrongfully-
platform.
Yes, exactly.
You have an opportunity to share your grievances or say,
Yeah.
well, this is what
Yeah,
I
I
am not.
think Pity didn't treat me right, or Sunny didn't treat me right.
Or not even the treatment, like, but let's for example say this person now prosecutes you, right? And you have to go to court or something. You have an opportunity to defend
defend
yourself
yes.
in court.
Yes, exactly.
Because the magistrate's gonna ask you, so what did you
did you do?
experience?
Yes.
What was your side of the thing? What was, you know what I mean?
Because
And then
both of you guys will stand there, and both
Exactly.
of you guys will be giving your stories.
your story. So don't make it worse for yourself. Excuse me. Don't make it worse for yourself by causing a scene, because remember, they are more than one officer.
Exactly.
So they have a witness. You are one person. Obviously, like, you need to find a way to get yourself a witness, which is
Normally
probably
test
your
cams
phone
or something, yeah,
or
or
your
your phone.
desk, your
And by
dashboard.
the way, guys, do subscribe to the channel.
Yes, please.
Let's make the circle bigger, and let's grow the channel to infinity and beyond. And also tap the like button,
And
because the
comment.
like button goes a long way
Yes.
with the subscribe button. And also do comment down below. Because your comments we do read up, and we do respond to your comments that you ask us.
And we laugh at them sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just ridiculous.
Yeah, and sometimes
And
it's
sometimes
savage,
it's like-
savage, yeah.
Hectic, like you feel
Yeah.
so bad, you know. But
Yeah.
we
It's
take
good
it in
feedback,
moderation. We take it in moderation.
It's good feedback.
But I'm just saying, like, we're probably gonna get a lot of comments on
Yeah.
this video. We're probably gonna get people being like, oh, but for
Yeah.
this video. But the thing is that we must understand that we coexist in an ecosystem, and every ecosystem has its rules and regulations, and there's an enforcer, and then there's a, you know, every ecosystem has that. So,
that, yeah.
like, we have to understand that is how it works, and we have to just do what we need to do, and be respectful about it. I think respect is like the
biggest
like
thing,
the
yeah.
biggest factor of all of this stuff is the respect part of it. Because sometimes we feel like we are at the center, especially because we're in the stance community, right? And because obviously we do things that is seen as less than smart and perhaps, you know, but we sometimes feel like, yo, am I again being pulled over, or this person will take my dust now, or, you know, but you didn't even experience what was going to happen. Like, you're preempting now that this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're predicting the future.
Exactly. Nee, ons is nie psychics, you know, asseblief.
We're not the flesh.
Exactly. So yeah, that's just not from my side. Just like comply and be respectful. That's it. Like, challenge, but be respectful about your challenging. You know, and I think that goes a long way. I think officers will be more open to having a conversation with you. Some of them, because others are just like.
Yeah, but most of the guys are very friendly down here, and most of the guys do listen to what you say.
Yeah, but you have to, like, it has to be within reason.
Yeah.
You can't also be unreasonable.
Yeah, some of the guys.
Some people are unreasonable. You know what I mean? Like, making up an excuse or saying something that doesn't even make sense, or that has nothing to do with the situation that's happening right now. Like, they would say something,
much worse.
No, guys, like, except if we have to take accountability. So if you did something, like, if for example you were speeding, don't say I didn't speed.
You already
like, hello, cameras and stuff was there, so they caught you already. So just acknowledge and, you know, sort of say, okay, officer, I know
I was wrong.
that I was wrong and I was speeding, etc. So I would accept
the punishment.
No, not punishment, but I mean, like, the sanction, whatever it is that the sanction is going to be. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I don't know how you feel,
but yeah, guys, that was some of the facts that some of the things that we thought would be good to speak about.
And comment if you guys don't agree.
Yeah, do comment down below.
If you differ in any type of opinion, in any opinion in any of the points that we've highlighted. Perhaps you've experienced something that we haven't experienced, and you maybe want to bring that to our attention. Maybe that will sort of influence the way that we think about it.
Do enlighten us.
Do comment and tell us, because we will read it and we will take it into consideration whenever we, you know, do whatever we do.
Yeah.
So that's I think that's a good thing for us too.
So yeah, guys, just be safe out there. Be you. Peace out, guys.
Peace. Why don't we do this all the time?
But just stay safe, guys, and enjoy your week.
Yes. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.